Yo. What's going on, people? Salute. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another WNBA watch along. Today's the final day of the WNBA season part 1 because of the Olympic break. They'll have about a 3 to 4 week break until the games restart back on August 15th. But this is the last day of games, regular season games. Until then, we have 2 games today. We have the Atlanta Dream at the Minnesota Lynx, and then later on we have the Indiana Fever at the Dallas Wings. We will be doing watch along for both of these games, so salute to everybody. Salute for another early watch along. It is camp day again in the WNBA, so this game taking place in Minnesota. Minnesota, I believe, is about 2 hours behind, an hour behind us. So it's about 12 in the afternoon in Minneapolis. So the game is right on schedule. All right. Let's touch on the starting lineups. We got Haley Jones, Maya Caldwell, Alicia Gray, Naz Hillman, and Tina Charles for the Atlanta Dream. Their bench is Nia Coffey, Destiny Henderson, Lorella Kubai. I have here. I need to adjust that. Lorella Kubai is away for the team for personal reasons, so she's not in the lineup. So I'll adjust that. So we have Nia Coffey, Destiny Henderson, Cheyenne Parker Tyus, and Aerial Powers. Missing from the Atlanta Dream. They're missing a number of players due to injury and other reasons. So you have Lorella Kubai out for personal reasons. You have Letitia Amahir who's just not with the team. Jordan Canada out with a fractured hand. And Ryan Howard with the foot injury. For the Lynx, you have Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, Bridget Carlton, Dorka Uhas, and Alana Smith. They have Cecilia Zandalicini, Natisha Heidemann, Alyssa Pali, Diamond Miller, and Sika Kone on their bench. They're missing Nafisa Collier, who's been out with the foot injury, and Olivia Pupa, who's out with the thigh injury. So that's the lineups for these teams. The Lynx lead the season series 2-0. They played once in May and once in June. So the Dream trying to see what they can do here. The Lynx are currently in 5th place after yesterday. The Aces moved up to 3rd. Seattle's in 4th, and now the Lynx are in 5th. So that is their standings. The Dream are holding on to that 9th seed. They're not good enough to be 8, and they're not bad enough to be with the Washingtons and the LA Sparks and who else is down there at the bottom of the list? Those teams at the bottom of the list. All right, so the game is supposed to start at 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern. Let's see what happens here. Let me try and get a nice little bet in before this game starts. I think Bridget Carlton would hit over 2.5 threes today. So I'm gonna put a nice thing on Bridget Carlton to get over on that. And I think that's all I'll play for now. Yeah, I think that's all I'll play. Actually, I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna put 425 on Bridget. Take that off. And then let's see if Bridget can come through. All right, they're doing the introduction to the starting lineups now. They're introducing the starting lineups on the broadcast now. They did a nice little intro for the Olympians for the Minnesota Lynx. So of course Cheryl Reeve, the coach of the Lynx, is the coach of the U.S. Women's National Team. You have Nafisa Collier, who's slated to play for Team USA. You have Alana Smith, who's slated to play for Team Australia, and Bridget Carleton, who's slated to play for Team Canada. Alrighty, my expectations for this game, I expect the Lynx to win this game pretty handily. Oh, I think I just froze there, my bad. I expect the Lynx to win this game. I expect them to win this game. Bear with me. I think my computer's acting up a bit, but we are going to get through this on this Wednesday afternoon. All right, broadcast has officially started. They're just introducing the game here. All right, All right, so let's see what happens here in this game. I expect the Lynx to win. The Lynx are currently in 5th place. They're 4.5 out of 1st. They were the 16-8 record. They have the same record as Vegas, I believe. Oh yeah, because Vegas ended up losing. My bad. So I misspoke earlier. Vegas ended up losing their game yesterday, so they dropped down to 4. They're tied with Minnesota with a 16-8 record. I think Vegas has the tiebreaker, so that's why they're currently in the 4th seed. So it's New York, Connecticut, Seattle, Vegas, Minnesota. All right, they're doing the starting lineups again. We have them on our screen. We have them on our screen. Maya Caldwell, getting her, I think this is her 2nd or 3rd start of the season, for the Atlanta Dream. That Francis fella, salute. Yeah, the Sky with a big win yesterday. Big win for the Sky yesterday. I caught the end of that game when I came home. Don't do this, guys, but I had it up on my phone as I was driving home from the game yesterday, just so I could keep an eye on the game. But very good game there. Sky get the win, and we're off, people. We are off. The game has started. My stream deck just froze. But game has started, people. Game has started. Atlanta has the ball with Naz Hillman. Over to Maya Caldwell. Tina Charles with the ball over to Naz Hillman. Finds Haley Jones wide open under the basket, and they're on the board. So the Dream have the first basket of the game. Dream have the first basket. Bear with me, guys. My everything is over here freezing. But the Lynx have the ball is 2-0. 2-0. Down to Alana Smith. Alana Smith over to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams, mid-range jump shot, air ball. Alana Smith with the rebound, and it's a shot clock violation. All right, let's see if this works now. There we go. We're up to speed. We are up to speed now. So, Atlanta with the ball. Haley Jones scored the first basket over to Naz Hillman. Back to Haley. Haley over to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray guarded tightly by Bridget Carleton. Bridget following Alicia off the screen. Alicia falls down, passes it to Tina Charles. 5 on the shot clock over to Caldwell. Caldwell, jump shot, misses. And Alana Smith, Dorka Uhas with the rebound. Dorka Uhas brings it up court. Hand off to Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride on the drive. Drop off to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams. Over to Bridget. Bridget, top of the key 3. Bounces around off the top of the backboard. Alana Smith, another rebound. Kayla McBride over to Bridget Carleton. Over to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams with 5 on the clock. They go high-low. Atlanta with the steal. Naz Hillman with the ball here. Over to Alicia Gray. Looking for Tina Charles. They give it to Naz Hillman. Naz Hillman over to Maya Caldwell. Caldwell goes right. Comes back to the 3-point line. Post up. And Alana Smith with the steal. Sloppy game so far Very sloppy. Alana Smith on the fast break goes up, and it's an offensive foul. Offensive foul by Alana Smith. 7:54 to go on the clock. Alana Smith tightening those shoelaces. I guess she her probably turned her ankle. It's 7:54 on the clock, just running the time down a bit. There we go. Ball in play here with the Dream. It's still 2-0. Still 2-0. And a steal by the Lynx. Kayla McBride almost gets the ball stolen by Alicia Gray. She goes up, throws up the floater, and scores. So the Lynx are finally on the board. It's 2-2. 2-2. Alicia Gray with the ball over to Caldwell. Caldwell on the right side of the floor. Mid-range jump shot is off. Rebound, Dorka Juhas. Juhas on the run. Brings it across half court. Handoff to Bridget. Bridget goes left. Up top to Alana Smith. Over to Courtney Williams on the right side. She gets the screen from Courtney. Over to Kayla McBride for three. Short. Rebound to Naz Hillman. Very ugly game so far. Haley Jones with the ball. Haley Jones tries to hit Tina Charles. It goes over her head to Alicia Gray. She goes up. Double clutches. Another rebound to Alana Smith. Kayla McBride over to Courtney Williams on the drive. Floater misses. Alicia Gray with the rebound. Gray over to Tina Charles. Tina Charles, Euro step, goes up and scores the contested floater. It's 4-2 Dream. 4-2 to the Dream. Courtney Williams, right side of the floor. Handoff to McBride. They're guarding her tightly. Kayla McBride into the paint, throws it to Bridget. Bridget Carlton for three. And Bridget knocks down the three-pointer for Bridget Carlton. And it's 5-4 Minnesota. First lead of the game. Bridget shooting 45% from three this season. Maya Caldwell, top of the key. 10 seconds on the clock. Goes behind the back, loses Bridget. Over to Haley Jones. Haley Jones down to Tina Charles. They bring the double, and she travels. Tina Charles with the travel turnover Dream. Very, very sloppy, people. Very sloppy game so far. Nafisa Collier over here in street clothes. Who knows if she'll play in the Olympics? Maybe they're holding her out for a precaution for that. Courtney Williams over to Kayla McBride. Over to Bridget. Bridget resets other side for three. Off the rim. She gets her own rebound. Saves it to Alana Smith. Over to Courtney Williams. To handoff to Dorka. Pass was too hot. Courtney Williams has it. Kayla McBride sets up for three. Misses. Alana Smith another rebound. Over to Kayla McBride. Left hand scoop. And she misses. Tina Charles with the rebound. A lot of good looks, just can't capitalize. Maya Caldwell into the paint, goes over to the left. Alana Smith with the block. And they just pass it ahead. Bridget Carlton dives on it. And it's a jump ball. Jeez, this is sloppy. Maybe they still sleep. I think that's what it is. They probably still sleep over here. Because people just passing the ball to nobody. People missing point blank, wide open threes. I don't know what's going on in Minnesota. So it's Haley Jones versus Bridget Carlton for the jump ball at center court. And the Lynx win it. Lynx win the jump ball. Courtney Williams got it by Alicia Gray. She pump fakes, shoots the midi, and knocks it down. Courtney Williams, mid-range jump shot. That's her wheelhouse. That's where she shoots from. Knocks it down. It's 7-4 Minnesota. Alicia Gray with the ball. Top of the key. Over to Naz Hillman. Gets tipped away, but it goes back to Alicia. Alicia on the drive. Right-hand dribbled it and gets fouled by Carlton. Draws the foul on Bridget. So Alicia Gray will go to the line for free throws. Once we come back, it's an official's timeout here. 7-4 here in the first quarter. All right, so far, as I mentioned, very sloppy. Both teams with 3 turnovers apiece. Very sloppy game so far. Dream are 2 for 6 from the field, 33%. The Lynx are 3 for 10 from the field, 30%. The Lynx are 1 for 5 from 3-point range. The Dream haven't taken a 3 yet. But the Lynx are winning the rebound battle, 7-3. So I expect this game to pick up as we get later on into the game. Probably everybody just a little early. People just moving a little slow. Probably ready for the All-Star break, for the Olympic break. So everybody they're trying to wake themselves up for one last game. Hey mom, what's going on? All right, I think all the computer issues for the most part are good now. So we should be good the rest of the game. Knock on wood. So we're in a commercial right now. We're in the officials timeout if you're just joining. Officials timeout. This lady has a sign saying she drove almost 4,000 miles to watch Alyssa Pali play from Anchorage, Alaska. That's love right there, because I ain't doing that. She probably lying. No way, Jose. They better have some flights, because I ain't driving nowhere that far. All right, they're coming out of the officials timeout now. So let's see if any substitutions have been made. Oh, Ryan Howard is available to play, people. Ryan Howard is available. I will adjust that on my end. They did not say anything before the game about Ryan Howard being available. But I will adjust. But Ryan Howard is available, and she's in. Cheyenne Parker Tice is in. So we'll get that squared away. Alicia Gray hits the first free throw. Okay. Alicia Gray for the second. And she hits both. Ball in play here. It's 7-6. Can you show the scoreboard on the screen, please? 7-6 Minnesota. Courtney Williams crossover. Looking for somebody. Courtney Williams to the drive. Pulls up for the mid-range jump shot. Off the back rim. Rebound to Ryan Howard. Dang, she's on my bench in my fantasy team. I didn't know she was playing today. Ryan Howard on the attack. Push off. Mid-range. And Ryan Howard is back, people. Ryan Howard is back. Slammed on the brakes. May have gotten away with a push off. Hits the foul line jumper. Dream retake the lead. 8-7. Xander Lassini with the ball. She's checked into the game for Dorka Uhas. McBride, crossover. Between the legs. Another crossover. Goes into the paint. Over to Courtney Williams on the pump fake. Out to Xander Lassini. 2 on the clock. Gets the ball stolen by Hellman. Hellman over to Ryan. Ryan crossover. Over to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray on the drive. Out to Ryan. Ryan pump fakes. Gets into the mid-range. Shoots it. And scores again. So Ryan Howard 2 for 2 in her return to playing after being out with an injury for a couple weeks. Oh, Courtney Williams, good pass to Alana Smith, and that's an easy layup. 10-9. It was a 6-0 run by Atlanta there, but the Lynx score. It's 10-9 Dream. Alicia Gray left side of the floor looking for Ryan. She's hit the last 2 shots she's taken. Over to Naz Hillman. Handoff to Ryan. Ryan goes right. Oh, good pass to Alicia Gray for 3. Oh, Alicia Gray, corner 3. And Cheryl Reeve calls a timeout immediately. Ryan Howard's presence takes the pressure off Alicia Gray now. And Alicia Gray knocks down her second, basket of the game. It's 5-2. No, first basket, 5 points. She hit 2 free throws. So it's 13-9. 13-9 Dream. I did not know Ryan Howard was playing. It probably would have changed my my prediction of how this game would be. That changes things a lot, people. That changes things. Ryan Howard was the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, I believe. Or was it it was the 2019 draft. I can't remember. Let me see. But she was a number 1 overall pick. Let's see. Ryan Howard, yeah, it was the 2022 draft. I was off. I was wrong. 2022 draft, number 1 overall pick out of Kentucky. So let me take Ryan Howard off of this injury report. So all these ads. I need to put the ad blocker back on. Slowing down my computer. All right, so that is adjusted. Let's publish that. All right, cool. Let's see if our stat hasn't loaded yet still. Our widget still hasn't loaded. So Diamond Miller checks into the game for the Minnesota Lynx. Natisha Heidemann as well for Bridget Carlton and Xander Lassini. Ball to Alana Smith. She's over to Diamond Miller, but down to Alana. Alana reverse pivot. Hand off to Dorka Juhas, who's checked back in. Block shot. And Cheyenne Parker-Tyus with the ball. She dribbles out of the double. And the Dream have the ball. Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Oh, bad pass. And stolen again by Alana Smith. Alana Smith, 1-2. Throws up the layup and misses. And Dorka Juhas with the rebound. And it's a jump ball. That's the second fast break Alana Smith has taken that hasn't resulted in points. She had numbers, didn't pass the ball there. So it's 13-9. Jump ball here by the Minnesota basket between Nia Coffey and Dorka Juhas. Jump ball is to the Minnesota Lynx. McBride with the ball. Over to Alana Smith, down to Dorka Juhas. She goes up and misses. One of the foul, rebound to Ryan. Ryan Howard, right side of the floor. She has 4 points and an assist. And a rebound. Haley Jones, turnaround jump shot, gets fouled on the jumper by Heidemann. So she'll go to the line for free throws. Haley Jones. Haley Jones scored the first basket of this game. So Haley Jones for the first. Oh, off the back rim and misses. And Haley Jones misses both. Rebound to Dorka. Heidemann with the ball over to Juhas. Over to Alana Smith. Looking for McBride. Can't forget her. Gets it to Heidemann. Heidemann goes right. Dribbles back out to the three-point line. Almost double dribbles, but she saves it. Over to Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller on the drive. Left side of the floor by herself. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Down to Alana Smith. Over to McBride. McBride for 3. Gets fouled on the 3-point shot. And McBride will go to the line for 3 free throws. Jim, salute. What's going on? So foul on Haley Jones. McBride for 3. She misses the 3, but gets run into by Haley Jones there. So McBride at the line for 3 free throws. She hits the first. Hopefully this will wake up her 3-point stroke. She's been struggling. She's 0 for 2 from 3, 1 for 4 from the field. She is shooting 42% on the season, but that was a little earlier on. As of late, it hasn't been as ideal, as the percentages haven't been as high. She hits the second free throw. So McBride for the third free throw. Let's see if she hits it. And she knocks it down. So she hits all 3 free throws to get this game within one. 13-12 Dream. Very low scoring first quarter so far. We have a minute and a half to go. And it's only 13-12. Ryan Howard gets to that mid-ranger again. Bounces around. Her first miss of the game. Ball fighting for the ball. And it goes to the Lynx off of aerial powers. So Alana Smith to inbound to Heidemann. She brings it up the court here. Alana Smith over to Diamond Miller, left side. She picks up her dribble. Dorka Juhas with it over to McBride. McBride comes off the screen to Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller goes behind the back. 9 seconds. Heidemann in the left corner. She dribbles out of it. Still dancing on the three-point line. Step back for Heidemann. Oh, it almost goes in. Rebound to Cheyenne Parker. Parker Tyus on the drive. Parker Tyus. And Diamond Miller with the steal. Diamond Miller on the go. She draws the foul. And on Ryan Howard. And she'll go to the line with 45 seconds to go. Just letting my clock catch up, people. Diamond Miller gets the steal, goes coast to coast, almost carries the ball, then draws the foul on Ryan Howard. So 45 seconds to go here. Diamond Miller at the line for free throws. She shoots the first and rattles it in. Tie game here, 13-all, 13-13. Bridget Carlton and Alana Smith out for the Lynx. Diamond Miller knocks down the free throw, and the Lynx have the lead, 14-13. Ball in play here. Ryan Howard with the ball, looking for Haley Jones. Haley Jones over to Aerial Powers for the 3, and she hits the 3. Aerial Powers did play with well, I'll put play in quotes. She was rooted to the bench last year in Minnesota. So, she's looking to make her mark against her former team. Bridget Carlton tries to answer, misses the 3, and Ryan Howard with the rebound. Ryan Howard on the go. She slows it down. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds to go here. Ryan Howard at half court, guarded by Heidemann. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Ryan Howard comes off the screen. Ryan Howard bounced past to Parker Tyus. Nia Coffey gets the ball somehow and at the buzzer. Nia Coffey on a misplaced pass. It goes past Cheyenne Parker. Finds Nia Coffey wide open on the left wing for 3. She buries it. And the Dream are up 19-14. At the end of the first quarter. Wow. And they all have a laugh about it because they know that was not the play at all. So the Dream putting up a fight here. The Dream are putting up a fight here. So we're getting ready for the second quarter here. Dream look all right. I did not know Ryan Howard was going to play. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but that changes things for them. And she's coming off the bench as well as they ramp her back up. I mean, it's funny. They just giving her some minutes so that she could I guess see how she looks after that injury. And then they're going on break. I think she's going to be on the 3x3 team, the 3-on-3 team in the Paris Olympics. So look forward to watching her there. All right, let's get things ready for the second quarter. Get my scoreboard up. All the kids are there at camp day. Everybody's super excited. All right, we're ready for the second quarter. And my widget has finally loaded. Salute to everybody here on the watch along on this afternoon, Wednesday afternoon. The 9 seed Dream at 7-16, the 5 seed Lynx at 16-8. Let's see. Stat check. Our points leaders, we have Alicia Gray with 5 points, Ryan Howard with 3 rebounds, Alicia Gray with 2 assists. For the Lynx, we have McBride with 5 points, Uhas with 4 rebounds, and McBride with 1 assist. Alicia Gray comes into the game for Ryan Howard to start the second quarter. Lynx shot pretty bad. They shot 14% from the 3-point line, and as we start the second quarter. Natisha Heidemann, McBride, Miller, Uhas, and Carlton. Miller to the basket, misses the left-hand layup, rebound to Aerial Powers. Powers on the left-hand side. It's Powers, Jones, Parker Tyus, Coffey, and Gray for the Dream. Aerial Powers calling for something. Nobody knows what she's calling for. She goes right. They bring the double to her. She loses the ball, and it goes off of the Lynx. Stays with the Dream. That play was going nowhere from the beginning. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Dream. They wiping up some sweat. So Haley Jones to inbound. There's only 6 seconds. Let's see what they can get. Jones over to Parker Tyus. Back to Jones. Jones on the attack. Jones mid-range jump shot off the back rim. Rebound to Alicia Gray. She saves it. And Coffey tries to throw it to Parker Tyus and goes over her head, out of bounds. Turnover, Atlanta. Ball in play here with the Lynx. Bridget Carlton over to Heidemann. Heidemann drives into the paint. Out to Bridget. Bridget pump fake. She drives. They bring the double. Heidemann, top of the key 3. Off the back rim. Rebound to Aerial Powers. They look terrible right now, the Lynx do. This Atlanta defense is causing them problems. Oh, and Haley Jones gets ripped by Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller on the break. Goes up, attacks Haley, and gets fouled. So Diamond Miller with the steal, draws the foul on the other end, and Diamond Miller will go to the line for free throws. Haley Jones gets the ball stolen, right up, pickpocketed. Diamond Miller crossover, spin move, and then Haley Jones on the back end has her arm wrapped around Diamond's waist as they jump up. Diamond Miller misses the first free throw. Diamond Miller misses both free throws. Rebound to Parker Tyus. Destiny Henderson has checked into this game for Haley Jones. They get it to Aerial Powers, right side of the floor. Gets it down to Parker Tyus on the right baseline. She goes against Alana Smith. They're all throwing their hands up, and she gets called for a travel. So another turnover. What am I eating? I'm eating some candy. I'm eating candy. Ball in play. Natisha Heidemann finds Courtney Williams on the curl. She picks up a dribble, hands it off to Diamond. Diamond on the left-hand dribble. Out to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams to Bridget. Bridget for 3. And she knocks down the 3. Bridget Carlton knocks down 2 threes. So it's a 2-point game, 19-17. The Lynx with 7 points off of turnovers, the Dream with 2. Aerial Powers with the ball over to Alicia Gray. She tries to answer off the rim, rebound to Courtney Williams, and it stays with the Dream there. So substitutions being made. Let's see. Maya Caldwell is in for Aerial Powers. Cheyenne Parker Tyus going out the game. Tina Charles back in. Destiny Henderson to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray attacks baseline, hits off the back of the backboard, the back stanchion of the backboard. It's an automatic turnover. So it's Minnesota ball 19-17 with 7:42 to go in this game. In the second quarter, excuse me. And Natisha Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann to the U-Haas, back to Heidemann, looking for Williams. Williams, left side of the floor, pulls up for the mid-range, off the rim, and it gets saved by Nia Coffey. Coffey on the run. Coffey to Maya Caldwell, down to Tina Charles. Tina Charles shoots the fadeaway, misses. Rebound to Diamond Miller. Miller over to Bridget. Bridget to Courtney Williams on the drive. White down Main Street and scores the layup. Timeout Atlanta. So it's a tie game here. 19-19. 7:08 to go in the second quarter here. Last bucket by Courtney Williams. All right, people. So we're at a commercial right now. Last timeout was by the Atlanta Dream. The Minnesota Lynx are on a 5-0 run to start this second quarter. Very low scoring game. I didn't even see what the number was on this game. The over-under was 151.5. It's looking like it's trending under at the moment. And the Lynx are 7.5 point favorites. That's interesting as well. So as we wait, just a reminder, we will be doing the Indiana Fever at Dallas Wings watch-along later at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The game is on ESPN, but, sometimes they calls be a little shaky. Respectfully, I'm a better caller than them. More entertaining. But but I hope y'all tune in later on, 7:30 Eastern. Fever at Wings, last game of the regular season. Liz, what's going on? Salute, Liz. What's going on? Drink some water here. Over here in New York, it's 91 degrees right now. I know compared to other places down south and over in Phoenix and Las Vegas and them places, that's a walk in the park. But for us here in New York, that's hot. And it's very humid out as well. And that's 91 degrees Fahrenheit for all the people that are not in the U.S. I know y'all use Celsius other places in the world. All right, so broadcast is coming back. Best home records this season. We already know New York at the top of the list. New York has only lost one home game this season, and that was against the Chicago Sky. Alicia Gray shoots the three, and she misses. Rebound to Coffey. Coffey gets the rebound and put back. So it's 21-19. Good play out of the timeout by the Dream. They retake the lead. Heidemann comes off the screen, going to her dominant left hand, out to Miller. Miller fumbles it, but gathers it. Right side. She goes back left into the paint, looking for somebody. Over to Courtney Williams. 5 on the clock. 4. 3. Courtney Williams, mid-range jump shot, bounces around and luckily bounces in. That possession was going nowhere. Courtney Williams bails him out. Tudo, my guy, salute, salute. Alicia Gray, left-hand dribble, out to Coffee. Coffee over to Caldwell. Caldwell looking for somebody. Gets it to Destiny Henderson. They get it down to Tina Charles. Tina Charles finds Maya Caldwell on the cut. Foul on Bridget. Foul on Bridget. Come on, my thing just froze. There it goes. Tudo says, great win by New York last night. Yeah, the game was good. I got there, started the second quarter. Sabrina really put the team on her back last night. Alicia Gray to inbound and gets it in. Alicia Gray with the ball. Corner to Caldwell. Caldwell goes behind the back. 7 on the clock. 6, 5. Caldwell by herself. Spin move. Jump shot. Ooh, that is tough. Maya Caldwell at the buzzer hits it, and it's 23-21. Yeah, Las Vegas losing shocked me as well. Tudo. Jim says Williams has a sweet jumper. Yeah, she does. Bridget Carlton for 3. Oh, halfway down and out. It's rebound to the Dream here. The only thing I placed this afternoon was Bridget Carlton over 2.5 threes. She has 2 already. Caldwell to Destiny Henderson, down to Tina Charles. Tina Charles faces up against Uhas. Post, they send a double over to Destiny Henderson. Corner 3, misses everything. Rebound to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams on the run. Fakes the jump shot, pass to Alana Smith, and that's beautiful. That's a layup. My bad, y'all. My computer just froze a little bit. And a foul here on the Lynx. Alicia Gray draws the foul. Why is everything freezing all of a sudden? I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to restart my computer after this stream, but we'll make it through. We'll make it through here. So Alicia Gray going to the line. Alicia Gray going to the line for free throws. She has 5 points right now. Alicia Gray with 5 points. Alicia Gray shoots the first, knocks it down. Kayla McBride checks back into the game. She comes in for Natisha Heidemann. Alicia Gray for the second. She knocks it down. So the Dream retake the lead. It's 25-23. It's been back and forth here in the second quarter. Smith to Williams. Williams to Smith. Back to Williams. Williams goes baseline. Looking for Bridget. Bridget resets for 3. She misses. Rebound to Uhas. Over to Bridget. Bridget out to Williams. Williams with 10 on the shot clock. She pulls up for another mid-range shot. Misses. And Caldwell with the rebound. They get it down to Naz Hillman. Naz Hillman back out to Caldwell. Right in front of the Minnesota bench. Caldwell dribbling. There's 10 on the shot clock. Caldwell comes off the screen. Over to Hillman. Down to Tina Charles. And they call a foul on Bridget. That's a third foul on Bridget Carlton. I thought that was a jump ball. So Tina Charles will go to the line to see if she can get her first points of the game, or her first field goal of the game. Her first free throws, excuse me. I'm over here just butchering words. She hits the first. She hits the first. It's 26-23. Let's see if any subs were made here. Tina Charles misses the second, rebound to Alana Smith. Jim asks, is Sabrina still playing point guard? In spots, but to start, it's still Courtney Vandersloot, but her minutes have dropped considerably. Over to Kayla McBride. McBride, mid-range jump shot is pure. Kayla McBride knocks down the midi. And it's 26-25 Atlanta. Ryan with the ball. Ryan Howard back in action. Ooh, good hezzy move. Goes other side of the basket. Left hand reverse lay. Beautiful. 28-25. Ryan Howard putting in work in her return to play. She's up to 6 points here. Alana Smith to Courtney Williams. Right side, she pump fakes. Over to Xander Lassini. Jump past to McBride for three. And McBride knocks down the three. It's 28-28. Ryan Howard with the ball. Goes off the screen from Tina Charles. Good pass to Tina. She goes up, gets fouled, and one. Tina Charles. Good assist to Ryan Howard. Draws the double. Drop bounce pass to Tina Charles. Gets fouled by Sika Kone, who's checked into the game. So some subs are happening now. Cheyenne Parker comes into the game for Naz Hillman. Parker Tyus, excuse me. All right. So Tina Charles at the line for her to complete the three-point play here. And knocks it down. So the Dream are up 31-28 here. Jim says if the Liberty could pick up a good point guard, they would be untouchable. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I like it when Sabrina plays the point. Courtney Williams, mid-range jump shot misses. Tina Charles with the rebound. Maya Caldwell to Ryan Howard. Gets the screen from Tina. Ryan Howard, hesitation dribble. Assist to the corner to Caldwell for three. Halfway down, Alana Smith with another rebound. Alana Smith beasting on the board. She's up to 5 rebounds. Courtney Williams, coast to coast and lay. 31-30 Dream. Destiny Henderson with the ball is Henderson, Charles, Caldwell, Parker Tyus, and Howard. Howard wide open for three. Can she hit it? And she misses. Rebound to Courtney Williams. Lynx with a chance to take the lead here. Over to Kayla McBride. She comes off 2 screens, almost loses it. Gives it to Kone. Kone on the drive. Doesn't get fouled. She has the ball, and they call a jump ball. Jump ball between Kone and Charles. And a Lynx called a full timeout with 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Tudo says, hold on, let me put some comments up here. Let me go back to live mode on here. There we go. Tudo says, with this break, which team or teams are going to benefit in the second half? I would say Indiana benefits in the second half. Chicago, they don't have any Olympians. They'll benefit in the second half. The teams that don't have a lot of Olympians will benefit in the second half. So the Indianas and the Chicagos, I can see them benefiting, getting a little vacation, but then having more time to rest and practice. Even though it's not mandatory, I would assume that they would probably want to do much better. So they will all come in and get to practicing. Teams with players that have been injured. So a team like the Washington Mystics, they're supposed to get Shakira Austin, Brittany Sykes, Carly Samuelson maybe coming back. Maybe they can come back and make some noise there at the bottom of the league, and probably play spoiler to some people. So, especially my team, the Liberty, even though we're number 1 in the league, we have Benigel Laney Hamilton out 3 to 4 weeks with after having a minor procedure on her knee. You got Stewie, even though Stewie's about to go play in the Olympics, her hamstrings were bothering her. So hopefully the break, she doesn't have to play too many minutes in the Olympics. But especially for Benija, her coming back, having this 4-week break would definitely benefit the Liberty. We're still in the timeout right now. Still in a timeout. You're not missing a thing. Not missing a thing. Okay, so 1 point game, 2:03 to go in the second quarter. You have Courtney Williams with 8 points and 4 assists for the Lynx. Alana Smith on the boards with 5 rebounds. So jump ball between Kone and Charles, right by the Minnesota basket. Ball is up. Kone wins it, and McBride gets possession. McBride with the ball, left side of the floor, does a couple crossovers over to Xander Lassini. Xander Lassini goes behind the back, steps back on Ryan Howard, air ball, and that's a shot clock violation. Jim says, I hope CC doesn't get invited. She needs the time with her team. Yeah. Because depending on who's healthy enough to go, because Nafisa has been hurt. I don't know if she's just not gonna play. She's just not playing in the regular season now and just getting ready for the Olympics. But you got Taurasi, Griner, as Tina Charles hits the sky hook off the glass, and it's 33-30 Atlanta. Liz asks, am I going to do some Olympic watching? Yeah, if time permits, I will be doing that. Minnesota with the miss, rebound to Ryan Howard. Yeah, to answer your question, yes, I have some scheduled. Some of the games are like 3 in the afternoon. If I have the availability, I definitely will. I'll put it in the community tab if I'm going to. Kayla McBride, left wing 3, and Kit McBride knocks down the second 3. For her second 3, I should say. So it's a tie game here, 33-33. Ryan Howard with the ball. Comes off the screen. Ryan Howard out to Parker Tyus. A little past the foul line. Jump shot is pure. 35-33. Williams brings the ball up the court. Over to McBride. She's hit a 3 in the last possession. Williams with the ball. Over to Smith. Over to McBride. McBride over to Williams. Williams goes behind the back. Up, under. Throws up the jumper and rebound to Tina. Tina over to Ryan Howard. About a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Liz says, thanks, Jay. Gonna miss basketball. Yeah, I'll miss the W as well, but we'll have some of our W players in these games, so I'll try my best to cover them. Tina Charles with the ball. 4 on the clock, and the ball gets stolen. Xander Lassini with 4 on the game clock. Throws it up to Kone. Kone throws it up. And misses at the buzzer from about 10 feet out. So at halftime, the Dream's still up 35-33. As always, you know what we do at halftime. We'll take a look at the team stats, the box score, and we'll go from there. Tudo says last night Kelsey Plum from 3 was, yeah, she was with the other team. She was with the ops last night. She definitely was a member of the Sky last night. She was tanking. Somebody gotta check their betting account. They put the under on Kelsey, under for 3s. Vegas to lose. You gotta check somebody's betting account. We're gonna take a look at the box score here, guys. Let me get it loaded up. Take a look at the box score. All right, Jim, I'll see you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. As always, guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I know it's a majority of the usuals in here, but the likes definitely help the channel. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. We've been doing watch-alongs all season long. Alrighty, I need to find a way to get rid of all these ads. Atlanta 35, Minnesota 33. Atlanta up 19-14 right now. In the first quarter. Then they got outscored 19-16 in the second quarter. Let's see. I thought I froze again. Naz Hillman played 10 minutes, didn't score, but does have 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. She's a +7 in her minutes. Tina Charles, the old vet, 8 points and 3 rebounds. You have Alicia Gray with 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Maya Caldwell with 2 points. Haley Jones with 2 points as well. Parker Tyus off the bench with 2. Nia Coffey with 5. Ariel Powers with 3. And Ryan Howard in her return with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The Minnesota Lynx, you have Bridget Carlton with 6 points on 2 of 7 shooting from 3. Alana Smith with 4 points and 5 rebounds. Yu Haas with none. McBride with 13. And Courtney Williams with 8 points and 5 assists. Xander Lassini with none. Diamond Miller with 2 on 2 free throws. Kone with none. And Heidemann with none as well. So that's the box score. Let's take a look at these team stats. So we have Atlanta shooting 52% from the field. The Lynx shooting 33%. 3-point range, the Dream are shooting 37.5%. They're 3 for 8. The Lynx are 4 for 14 at 28.6%. Free throws wise, Dream are 6 for 9. Lynx are 5 for 7. The Dream are winning the rebounding battle 19-14. They're losing the assist battle 8-9. The Lynx are winning the steals battle 7-2. The blocks battle is tied at 1 block apiece. The Dream have more turnovers. The Dream have 11 turnovers. Lynx have 5. The Dream have given up 10 points off of their 11 turnovers, and the Lynx have given up 4 points off of their 5 turnovers. Fast break points in favor of the Lynx 13-4, but the Dream are winning the points in the paint 14-12. The largest lead of the game was 5 for the Dream and 3 for the Minnesota Lynx. All right, let's take a look at I actually want to take a look at some of the games from yesterday. Let's see if this will let me get to yesterday's games. Apparently not. I'm gonna have to do it the long way. Look at the schedule from yesterday. Thanks you guys for tuning in. As always, thanks for tuning in. All right. So this is the game I wanted to look at. This Chicago Vegas game. That game was something. I was on my way back from the New York game, driving back, so I had it playing in the car as I was driving. But I didn't get to see him probably like the first or second quarter. But looking at the box score from yesterday, you got Angel Reese restarts her double streak, 13 and 10 on 4 of 10 shooting. She hit 5 of her 6 free throws. You have Cardoso with 6 and 8. She played 30 minutes. Lindsey Allen with 6, Mabry with 15, and Kennedy Carter with 34. A big 34 points. Isabel Harrison with 8 off the bench. Former Liberty player Onyenwere, Michaela Onyenwere with 9. But Kelsey Plum, 4 for 17, 0 for 8 from 3. Had 4 turnovers. It was not her night. She probably had checked out. By that point. It felt like she was just out of it last night. Asia Wilson still doing her thing, 28 and 14 for Asia. 9 for 21, but it didn't really matter. You had 17 from Jackie. Chelsea Gray I guess she's still working her way back with only 7 points and 5 assists. Not the biggest number. She was a minus 24 in her minutes. The worst plus minus on the team. So I guess they were losing when she was in, which is not what you expect from your point guard. Let me look at the team stats. Tudo says what killed Las Vegas was the second chance rebounds they were giving out. Let's see. Offensive rebounds, in favor of the Sky. 7 offensive rebounds. And they got abused in the paint, 50-36 points in the paint. So that's a big difference. Big difference. Yeah, so you can see that's how they won that, really. All right, guys. So, as I mentioned, we're gonna be doing this game later. Please don't go to the tickets page. There we go. Yeah, the Vegas did have the lead at a point, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish, as they say. All right, so this is the game we're doing later. The 11-14 Fever against the 5-19 Wings. That game is 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Vegas, I said Vegas. The Fever are 3.5-point favorites against the Wings. This is their first matchup of the season. They only played 3 times this season, twice in Dallas / Arlington, and once in Indiana. Season leaders for both teams. You got Kelsey Mitchell leading the way for the Fever with 17 points a game. Arike Gumbawale averaging 22.2 points a game for the Wings. You have Aaliyah Boston averaging 8.8 rebounds a game to lead the Fever. Tiara McCowan averaging 7.4 rebounds to lead the Wings. Then you have Caitlin Clark averaging 7.8 assists per game, 5.6 turnovers in 35 minutes. Arike Gumbawale averaging 5.1 assists with 3.1 turnovers in 38 minutes a game. Injury report as of now, you have Temi Fagbenle. I think she's out with a thumb injury. She'll be back after the Olympics. For the Wings, we've talked about their injury history all year. Maddie Siegrist is out. Satu is out with a shoulder. And Jaylen Brown is out with an illness. So they've been dealing with a lot of injuries. People on hardship contracts trying to fill the void. And their record reflects that. The Fever on a 2-game winning streak. The Wings are on a 3-game losing streak. Fever 6-4 in their last 10 games, and the Wings are 2-8 in their last 10. Look at the Wings record in these last 5. They lost 104-96 to Phoenix. They beat the Dream by 3, and then they give up 100 in back-to-back games to the Aces and the Mercury, and then lose by 6 to the Sparks. So the Wings are another team that are supposed to be better on the return of all their players after the Olympic break. You get Satu back. We'll see how she looks in the Olympics for Team Germany. You get maybe Maddie Siegrist comes back as well. Maddie Siegrist was having a most improved year in those players' absence, especially when Natasha Howard had went down for a bit. So I expect the Wings to be better on the return because they still have the same core for the most part between Arike, Satu, and Natasha and Tiara. Odyssey Sims, I don't know what they're going to do with her. Odyssey Sims is on a hardship contract, so I'm not sure what they can do with her in terms of keeping her because she's playing really well in her role at the moment for them. All right. So we're still at halftime, people. Still at halftime. Let me get things ready for the third quarter. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. As I mentioned earlier, I will be trying to do some Olympic watch-alongs. Definitely, we will be trying to do some Olympic watch-alongs. USAW Basketball Olympics. Remember, the Olympic Games are in Paris. Paris is a couple hours ahead of us. The Olympics starts in about nine days. Olympics starts in about 9 days. Let me take a look at the duel, see if I can jump in on anything right now. nothing I can jump in right now that I like. Let's see, 5-on-5 women's Olympics. So looking at the schedule, of course the Team USA plays Team WNBA on Saturday for the All-Star game. Then you have on July 23rd, they play Team Germany. So that should be a good one there. They play Team Germany at 3 p.m. So July 23rd, we'll definitely try and do that one. And then they play Team Japan. They only have that one showcase game against Team Germany. I think that game takes place in London. And then the Olympic games start on July 29th. They'll play Team Japan to start their Olympic campaign. Nothing on, no live bets on the FanDuel. I just went on. I was trying to see if I can do a live player prop or something, but everything is like third quarter total points and all this stuff. Yeah, so Team USA, hopefully they can, I mean, they've won the last 5 Olympics, so hopefully they can continue their dominance. All right, guys, we should be starting back soon. Here on the broadcast. Let's see. According to that clock, I think it says about a minute and a half before the third quarter starts. About a minute and a half until we start here. Alrighty, finally. Okay, so 30 seconds to go, people. 30 seconds to go before we restart here. Thanks for being with me through this halftime. I'll think of some things, fun things to do during halftime for the second half of the season. But for now, we'll just rock out looking at the box score and stuff and have some time to chill. So Minnesota will start the third quarter with the ball. Tudor says Lynx need this break too. Yeah, I mean, when the feast out, they play much better than people thought they would be playing. So I could definitely see them using this break, even though they have about 3 or 4 Olympians, and those are some of their main players as well. Quarter has started, people. Third quarter is off with the Lynx. Williams to McBride. Back to Williams, back to McBride, to Alana Smith to McBride. McBride right side, goes baseline to Bridget. Can Bridget hit this 3 for me? Come on, Bridget, I need 1 3. And that's a foul on Haley Jones. On Dorka Juhas. So it's Minnesota ball, sideline out of bounds. So Bridget Carlton is 2 for 8 from 3. That's her specialty, so she's going to keep shooting them if she's open. Over to McBride. McBride to Williams at the foul line. Over to Alana Smith. Her first 3 attempt, and she buries it. Alana Smith, the Australian Olympian, knocks down the 3, and the Lynx take the lead, 36-35. Haley Jones with the ball, left side of the floor. Haley Jones looking, gets it to Alicia Gray. Over to Ryan Howard, who starts the second half. Ryan Howard with the ball. She drives into the paint. Floater from the foul line. Misses. Gets her own rebound and gets fouled on the second attempt. They're arguing if it's a foul or not, but they're showing the replay. Ryan Howard drives, shoots the floater from the foul line, goes up, and Cheryl Reeve will challenge this call. Cheryl Reeve is gonna challenge it. That one was from that replay. It looked like she got all ball, but Cheryl Reeve will challenge this. So the play is under review here, I believe. But they walked away from the table. I don't know what's happening. I'm a little confused. I don't see them at the table reviewing it. But it's a timeout right now. Very confused, but we'll see what happens here. I'm so confused at what's happening right now. They're in a timeout, but I don't see any referees at the table reviewing the call. So take from that what you will. All right, so we're still in this break right now. Still in the break. They're showing all the in-arena entertainment. A little confused at the moment. So we'll just wait until they have a resolution here. Excuse me. All right, so let's do this quick stat check. You got 8 points for Tina Charles. Tina Charles to lead the Dream, and you have 13 points from Minnesota Lynx. I said 13 points from Kayla McBride for the Minnesota Lynx. I'm over here just saying nothing. Oh, so they didn't challenge it. So they were gonna challenge it, and then she spoke to Alana Smith, and Alana Smith said, "Chill, don't challenge." But they just took the timeout either way. Ryan Howard misses the first free throw, so it works out in their favor. Ryan Howard knocks down the second free throw. Tie game, 36 all, 36-36. McBride brings it up the court. McBride to Smith. Smith, is that a foul away from the play? Haley, I think Haley Jones with the foul away from the play. A foul away from the play by Haley Jones. She has 4 fouls, so she's gonna have a seat on the bench. Bridget Carlton inbounds it to Courtney Williams. Down to Alana Smith. My clock is wrong, guys. My clock is wrong. Ignore that for now. Courtney Williams on the drive. Goes up, switches hands in midair. Alana Smith with the rebound. Out to McBride. McBride, deep three off the front rim. And when it bounces in. It bounces off the front rim, off the backboard, and in. 39-36. 16 for McBride. Ryan Howard. Oh, gets the ball stolen by Bridget Carlton. Bridget Carlton on the run. Bridget Carlton. Oh, tries to pass it. Ryan Howard almost with the steal, but Bridget gets it back. Gets it to Dorka Juhas. Juhas on the drive over to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams. Corner to Bridget. Bridget pump fakes. Out to Courtney. Courtney with the pump fake. She goes left hand. Throws up the floater. Bounces around. Rebound to Ryan. Ryan on the run here. Attacks Courtney Williams. Mid-range jump shot. Buries it. That's money in the bank for Ryan. And it's 38-39. Lynx up. It's her first game since June 19th, and she's back from that ankle injury. Alana Smith looking for Bridget. Bridget Carlton with the ball. She drives out to Dorka Juhas. Foot on the line, it looked like. Rebound to Destiny Henderson. Henderson, lob pass to Tina Charles. Goes up with the left and scores. Tina Charles scores the layup, and the Dream retake the lead. Courtney Williams with the ball. Gets the screen from Dorka. Gets the switch with Tina Charles. McBride for three. Oh, McBride has 4 threes tonight. Kayla McBride. Pass down to Tina Charles. It gets tipped around. Tina gathers it and scores. It's 42-42. Tie game again. Courtney Williams gets into the middle of the floor. Over to Bridget. Bridget back to Courtney. And Ryan Howard and Dorka Juhas fighting in the paint there. Foul is called. 6:51 to go. 6:51 to go, people. Running the clock down. See if I can get it down fast enough. 6:51. Ball in play here. Ball in play. Alana Smith on the drive. Gets it deflected. Drops it off to Bridget Carlton. Over to Alana Smith. To Dorka Juhas, excuse me. She throws up the hook. Gets fouled by Tina. And one Dorka Juhas. First basket of the game for Dorka. So Dorka Juhas at the line to complete the three-point play. The Lynx are up 44-42. She shoots and misses. Rebound to Ryan Howard. So it stays that score. 44-42. Rebound to Ryan Howard. Over to Destiny Henderson. Henderson with the ball. Looking for Ryan Howard. Just dribbling. It's 10 on the clock. Destiny into the paint. She spin move and hits the floater. Beautiful move by Destiny Henderson. And she's on the board here. Dorka Juhas with the ball. Over to Bridget. Over to Alana Smith. Alana Smith looking. Back to Bridget. Bridget takes the screen. Is 8 on the clock. Deals it to Alana. Alana, mid-range jump shot. Misses. Rebound to Tina. Ryan Howard over to Destiny Henderson. Back out to Ryan Howard. Over to Tina Charles at the foul line. Face up. Attacks. Dorka Juhas spin. Corner to Haley. Naz Hillman. Baseline jump shot. Misses. Alicia Gray misses the rebound. And they say it's Minnesota ball. It looked like it was by Alicia Gray. But they get away with it. Aerial Powers checks in for the Dream. Let's see who goes out. That might be Haley Jones might go out. For Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard goes out. Parker Tyus into the game for Tina Charles. So it's 44-44. 44-44. Naz Hillman the inbound. Gets it to Parker Tyus. Parker Tyus post up against Alana Smith. Gives it to Aerial Powers. Cross court to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray to Destiny Henderson. Pump fakes. Aerial Powers throws up the jump shot and scores. Contested jump shot by Powers. She knocks it down. Pass to Alana Smith on the break. And Alana Smith returns the favor with a quick 2. Destiny Henderson, pass to Naz Hillman, goes up, and she scores. There's a back and forth action here. 48-46 Dream. Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann over to Alana Smith. She tries to answer with a 3. Rebound to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray on the run. Alicia Gray, 1-2, goes up with the left, misses. Rebound to Bridget Carlton. Bridget Carlton over to Alana Smith. 2-on-1, and she scores the layup. This action is going back and forth here. 48-48. Alicia Gray over to Destiny Henderson, and she slows it down at half court. Henderson over to Powers. Powers faces up, guarded tightly by Diamond Miller. She attacks, dribbling, step back, throws it to Parker Tyus, recovers it though. Aerial Powers with the ball. She steps back, throws it up, and she gets fouled at the buzzer by Alana Smith. DTB, I have no sites. I'm watching it on League Pass, on WNBA League Pass. So I don't have any sites where you can watch it for free. So Aerial Powers with the step back, throws up the jump shot. Yeah, ooh, that is close. Oh, the ball might still be in her hand. Yep, still in her hand. Yep. So that shot will not count. That foul will not count. She gets the shot off after the buzzer. So we'll see what happens here. They're reviewing it. They are reviewing it. Yep. So this should be a shot clock violation by the Dream. It should be Minnesota ball. They still talking about it. So it is a shot clock violation. All right, so it'll be Minnesota ball once everybody gets back on the court. Alana Smith is on the bench now. Ball in play. Ball down to Dorka Juhas. Back to Heidemann. Heidemann, corner for Bridget. Bridget for 3, and she can't buy one. Diamond Miller with the ball. Hand off to Juhas. Juhas might have traveled. Yes, she does. Dorka Juhas with the travel. So sideline out of bounds for the Dream is tied 48 all. 48-48. Destiny to Alicia Gray, over to Aerial Powers, top of the key. Right side to Parker Tyus, back to Aerial Powers. She comes back, crossover. Playing with the ball, looking, bounce pass to Parker Tyus. She faces up against Juhas. Pump fakes, goes up and gets fouled. That might be on Juhas. Yep, this foul is on Dorka Juhas. So Parker Tyus at the line. She shoots to first and knocks down the first free throw. This game has been going back and forth, people. Back and forth game here. Back and forth game. Parker Tyus at the line for the second. And she knocks down the second. So the Dream up 2 with 3:41 to go here. Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann guarded by Destiny Henderson. Looking for Miller. Gets it to Diamond Miller. Over to McBride. McBride has had a good quarter so far. McBride on the drive. Pass to Miller. So Heidemann to inbound here. Heidemann looking, gets McBride off the curl. He gets fouled on the jump shot, rolls around 3 times and drops. So Kayla McBride is the game high scorer with 21 points for McBride. She comes off of the curl, gets fouled on the shot by Maya Caldwell. It spins around 2-3 times, falls down. She shoots the free throw and knocks it down. So 51-50. 51. McBride up to 22 points here. Coffee to Powers in the left corner. Tries to go left. Gets cut off by Diamond Miller. Looking for a friend. Gets it to Parker Tyus. She spin move. Pass to Maya Caldwell. Ball bounces off. Heidemann to McBride. McBride gathers it, scores, and won again. So Kayla McBride, this is her quarter. She probably got about 10 plus points in this quarter. Pump fakes, draws the foul on Coffee under the basket, scores the basket, and won. So McBride at the line to complete the 3-point play. Shoots, bounces around, and scores. So McBride with 24 points, I believe. Destiny over to Powers. Powers goes up, fouled, and won. Aerial Powers answers back. And it's a 2-point game, 54-52. Why isn't my clock moving so slow? Two minutes, 50 seconds to go here. And Aerial Powers at the line for the 3-point play. She shoots and knocks it down. So it's a tie game here, 54-54. Oh, no, they took a point off, excuse me. 54-53. Heidemann with the ball. Over to Carlton. Carlton pump fakes. Tries to drive, spin move into the paint. Out to McBride. McBride catch and shoot. Misses. Rebound to Powers. Powers over to Destiny Henderson. Henderson attacks. Goes up. Gets fouled and won. So it's just a foul fest now. And she scores. The Dream retake the lead. 55-54. So Destiny Henderson on a 7-day contract at the line to shoot a free throw to complete the 3-point play. Henderson knocks down the free throw. And it's a 2-point game again. Williams with the ball. Dream on a 7-0 run in the last 30 seconds. Alana Smith to McBride. McBride double clutches in the air, tips it, and rebound to Parker Tyus. She dribbles out of it. Destiny Henderson. Bounce pass to Parker Tyus. She gathers it out to Powers. Over to Henderson. Henderson down to Parker Tyus. She in the post against Alana Smith. Spin move, goes over the left and scores. And it's a 4-point game for the Dream, 58-54. Courtney Williams up the court over to Uhas. And timeout, Cheryl Reeve. Yeah, Cheryl Reeve takes the timeout. It looked like she wasn't even calling it, but it's on the Lynx timeout here. Dream 58, Lynx 54. Dream outscoring the Lynx 23-21 in this quarter. Okay, let's see. Not been a great shooting game for the Lynx, but they are still in this game, even though they are playing poorly. The Dream are shooting 59.5%, almost 60% from the field. They're 22 for 37 overall, which is really good. Really good. The Lynx, on the other hand, are shooting 37.7%. They're 20 for 53. 33% from three. With Bridger Carlton, with a majority of the misses, she's 2 for 9 from three. McBride is 4 for 7. All right, so we're getting back to game action here. A minute 50 to go here. A minute 50 to go here. Ball in play. McBride gets it into Smith. McBride in the corner. She dribbles, drop past to Diamond Miller, gets blocked by Parker Tyus, goes back up, tries at least, get ball stripped by Parker Tyus, and the Dream have it. Turnover out of the timeout. Henderson over, Caldwell to Henderson. Henderson goes left, then comes back right. Handoff to Powers. Powers to Caldwell, back to Powers. Top of the key for Coffee. Coffee pump fake, steps inside. Mid-range jump shot misses. Parker Tyus gets the rebound. They say it's a foul before the shot. I think both teams are in the bonus, so she'll be shooting free throws anyway. Yep, Parker Tyus at the line for free throws. Both teams are drawing a lot of fouls in this quarter. You and me, salute. I'm weak. I am weak. Whoever I root for won't win, so I'm not going to say anything. That's hilarious. Parker Tyus hits the first. Heidemann in. Diamond Miller out. And Parker Tyus knocks down the second. So it's 60-54, people. 60-54. Kayla McBride with the ball. She's had a hell of a quarter. Cross-court pass from Smith to Heidemann. Heidemann crossover. Oh, finds Alana Smith on the cut. It goes through her fingers, and the Dream have the ball. Another turnover. Aerial Powers to Henderson. Over to Coffee for three. Off the back rim, off the top of the backboard. Hits the shot clock. And that's how that possession ends. Tudo says Lynx need the help after this break. Yeah, they definitely do. Ball in play here, y'all. Ball in play with Heidemann. Heidemann dribbling that half court here. Heidemann to McBride. Back to Heidemann. Heidemann corner to Alana Smith. Alana Smith on the drive. Another pass that's deflected by the Dream and another turnover. Aerial Powers, stop. Pump fakes. Destiny Henderson in the corner. Hop step into the paint. Gets the ball stripped. And a foul by Parker Tyus. Since both teams are in the bonus, she'll shoot free throws. Ariel Powers is not yelling, but talking very forcefully at Destiny Henderson, saying, "I drew the player, you wide open in the corner, you have to shoot that." She tried to drive in, hop step, and got the ball stripped as Heidemann hits the first free throw. So it's 60-55. It was a 10-0 run by Atlanta until Heidemann hits both of these free throws. 60-56. Oh, bad pass by Coffey. Turns it over on the inbound. Courtney Williams to McBride on the drive, and Coffey gets her to get back and blocks the ball out of bounds. So 13 seconds to go here. Minnesota ball. Courtney Williams to inbound. Gets it to Dorka Juhas. Back to Courtney. Courtney with 10 on the clock here. Courtney, 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5. Courtney Williams goes left. 4, 3, 2. Courtney Williams gets to her mid-ranger and misses at the buzzer. So at the end of the third, Atlanta's still on top, 60-56. They up by 4 points going into the fourth quarter. Playing the Lynx very tough, Atlanta is. They are playing them very, very tough. So it looks like Team USA, the men, beat up on Serbia. Team US of A. Looks like my guy Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat put in work with Steph. Things you like to see. Let me see if I could find anything about it. Team USA men's. All right, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. I know it's a small crowd today for this afternoon game, but I will be back at 7:30, 7:20 p.m. Eastern to preview the Indiana Fever versus Dallas Wings game. We will be doing a watch along for that, so make sure you are tuned in. So we're in between the third and the fourth quarters right now. The Dream have led this whole game. I shouldn't say the whole game. At the end of each quarter, the Dream have been in the lead is the correct way to say that. TB player on the Twitch asks who you think got this game. The way it's looking, I think Atlanta will pull out this win. Would I put money on it? Probably not. But I think Atlanta will pull this out in the end. Minnesota, especially the end of that quarter, Minnesota kept trying to go to the same action, and it turned into turnovers. Let me look at the turnover disparity here. It's not even Atlanta has more turnovers and they're still in the lead, but it's just the time of the turnovers. 15 turnovers for the Dream, 9 turnovers for the Lynx. The Dream went on like a 10-0 run in that third quarter at one point. So it is Atlanta ball to start the fourth, and we're off, people. We are off to start the fourth. It's Henderson, Hillman, who's that? Powers, Parker Tyus, and Ryan Howard. For the Lynx, it's Heidemann, McBride, Smith, Uhas, and Williams. Aerial Powers looking for somebody. Bounce pass to Ryan Howard for the 3 on the wing. Didn't know she was playing today until I saw her check in. Heidemann tries to answer, and Heidemann says, I could do that too. Knocks down a 3. I'm muted? I'm still muted? Hold on. Let me make sure. Y'all can hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. I'll probably hit the mute button right quick. Ryan Howard with the ball. Ryan Howard on the drive. Right hand scoop. And misses. Williams with the mishandles it. Heidemann tries to answer for 3, and she airballs this time. And out of bounds on the Lynx. Alana Smith tries to save it. So Ryan Howard in her first game since June 19th knocks down the 3. Heidemann answers with a 3, and then they both miss on the next trips down the floor. Ball and play here with the Dream, 63-59. Destiny Henderson over to Powers. Powers gets the screen from Hillman. She rejects it, goes right, steps back for the mid-range jump shot off the front rim. Rebound to Courtney Williams. She doesn't have help, so she slows it down. Dribbles right back out to the 3-point line. Rejects the screen from Uhas. Attacks. That's a travel. They don't call it. They finds Dorka Uhas on the cut. That should be a charge. They call a block on Powers. And Alana Smith will... I'm over here listening to the commentator. Dorka Uhas hits the basket. And we'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Phil Dog salute says, I bet on the Lynx winning. It's the last leg on the parlay. God bless, my friend. God bless. It's a 2-point game, though, so you're still in it. You are still in it. Uhas misses the free throw, and Ryan Howard with the rebound. Destiny Henderson, no look to Hillman under the basket. Goes up against Uhas and somehow gets it to fall. 65-61. The Dream are up 4. Under 8 minutes to go now. Heidemann with the ball. I need Bridget Carlton to hit a 3. She's 2 for 9. Courtney Williams on the drive. Hits Heidemann. Heidemann for a 3. And Heidemann says, I could do that. That's 2 threes in the quarter for Heidemann. And it's a 1-point game. 65-64 Dream. For me, the payout ain't big, man. That was the only thing I bet. I didn't know how to bet this game, so I just chose that. It was like plus 110 odds. As Aerial Powers hits the 3. 68-64. Heidemann, she just hit a 3, steps in for a 2, and Heidemann has scored 8 points in this quarter. So it's 68-66. Ryan Howard, crossover on Carlton. She attacks, goes up top to Henderson. Henderson for 3 and misses. Ryan Howard with the rebound. Ryan Howard on double-double watch here. She has 12 points and 9 rebounds. Henderson floater and Uhas with the rebound. Over to Heidemann. Heidemann is on fire here. 8 points in the quarter. Courtney Williams with the ball. Double crossover on Hillman. Handoff to Uhas and gets fouled. Oh, to handle. I got you. Dream call a timeout here. Fast-paced action in this quarter. The Dream are up 2, 68-66. 6:38 to go in this game. It's getting pretty interesting down the stretch here. Oh, man. Team USA beat Serbia 105-79 in Abu Dhabi. Sheesh. Curry had 24. Bam Adebayo had 17 and 3 3-pointers. Hold on. I'm going to have to take a look at that after this game. My son Bam knocking down threes consistently now. Let's go. All right, people. We're in the fourth quarter. 6.5 to go here. The Dream call a timeout. Yeah. Tudo says good thing it was a warm up. Yeah. Now they played against Jokic there. They beat him up bad. That's a big win. In the showcase. Now we just got to do it when it really counts. Okay, so they over here shooting t-shirts into the stands. That's what they're showing on the screen right now. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. Salute, salute, salute on the Twitch, on the YouTube. Make sure you leave a like, follow, subscribe. We'll be back later on for Indiana, Dallas. We'll be back later on. Game is at 7:30 Eastern. I'll be on 10 minutes before, about 7:20 Eastern. Oh, that's funny. I see somebody with a Buc-ee's shirt on. I didn't know nothing about Buc-ee's until somebody from Texas told me all about Buc-ee's. Alicia Gray into the game for Destiny Henderson. Haley Jones into the game for Aerial Powers. And Tina Charles into the game for Naz Hillman. So broadcast is restarting. Tudor saying it's shocking me how Atlanta losing the turnover battle but winning this game. Yeah, I said the same thing. I'm like, Atlanta with 15 turnovers, the Lynx with 9, and they're up. Well, for now, as Dorky Uhas hits the first free throw. Minnesota outscoring the Dream 12-8 in this quarter. Uhas ties the game on both free throws, 68 all. 68-68. Haley Jones with the ball. Haley Jones picks up her dribble by half court, gets it to Tina Charles, who's back into the game, and Bridget Carlton gets trips up Ryan Howard. That might be her 4th foul of the game. It might be a challenge here, people. It might be a challenge here. So challenge by Coach Reeve. I hate when that happens. After we have a long timeout break, then we have a challenge right after it. But it's a challenge by the Minnesota Lynx on that foul by Bridget Carlton. So we're back to a review here. Remember the earlier review that we thought was going to happen? She actually called it off last minute. Just wanted the timeout, didn't want the review. So that's why they still have a challenge available. So looking at the stats, we have Bridget Carlton with 6 on 2 of 9 shooting. She has 4 fouls. Alana Smith with 11 and 6. Uhas with 6 and 6. Courtney Williams with 8, 9, and 4. So she's on double watch as well. Heidemann with 10. She scored 8 in this quarter. Tina Charles with 12 points, 4 rebounds. Alicia Gray with 7. Haley Jones with 2. Cheyenne Parker Tyus with 8 points and 5 rebounds. Ryan Howard, I know I keep saying this. This is her return. She hasn't played in a month and some change. She's up to 12 points and 9 rebounds on double watch. Who knows who's going to win this game at this point? It's going back and forth, back and forth. The win probability on ESPN has the Minnesota Lynx with a 51.5% chance of winning. Atlanta is winning the rebound battle 29-22. They still are shooting a better percentage than the Lynx overall, 53% compared to 39%. They are shooting 41% from 3 compared to 37.5% for the Lynx. The Lynx were 7.5-point favorites in this game. The over-under was 151.5. So if we do the math on that, what's that? 136 right now is the total score. 136 is the total score with 6.5 to go. I think it might be an over. I think it might be over though. The pace of this game, I think this goes over 151.5. The line probably moved on the books already to about 160 or so. 150, 157 or something like that. Let's see if the challenge was successful or not. It was a weird challenge. Yeah, it wasn't any major implications there. It was only 4 fouls on Bridget. Yeah, I figured it would be 157, 160. Yep, 160.5. That sounds about right. Oh, so they lose the challenge. That was a dumb challenge, to be completely honest with you. So ball and play with the Dream, sideline out of bounds. Ryan Howard with the ball, guarded by McBride. There's 10 on the clock. Ryan Howard pump fakes down to Tina Charles. Tina Charles faces up. Right hand side. One leg fall away short. Rebound to Heidemann. Heidemann over to McBride. McBride with the ball. McBride comes off the screen. Looking for gets it to Uhas. Over to McBride for 3. Front rims it. Rebound to Haley Jones. Jones across to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard crossover. Gets right by McBride. Left hand layup is, ooh, that was pretty. And the Dream retake the lead. Ryan Howard, left to right crossover between the legs, gets into the paint and scores the left hand layup. Bridget Carlton with the ball. She hasn't really shot too much since she's been struggling from 3. 2 for 9. Alana Smith throws it up at the basket and gets fouled. So Alana Smith will go to the line for free throws. So Alana Smith with a chance to tie the game here. Alana Smith rattles in the first. And she knocks down the second. Another tie game. I have to look to see how many ties have there been in this game, because it's been, I feel like all game it's just been tie after tie. Howard gets into the paint, drops it off to Tyus. Tyus goes around, reverse layup, and gets called. And they call a blocking foul there on Alana Smith. So Parker Tyus at the line for free throws. And she rattles in the first. Parker Tyus at the line for the second. And she knocks down the second. Parker Tyus up to 10 points in this game. And it's 72-70. 72-70. Alana Smith to Heidemann for 3. Oh, Natisha Heidemann cannot miss in this quarter. She knocks down a 3 from the left wing, and they take a 1-point lead. 3 threes in the quarter for Heidemann. Finds Haley Jones finds Parker Tyus on the cut to the basket, and they score. 74-73 Dream. Heidemann. Hand off to Carlton. Over to Smith. Back to Heidemann. Heidemann guarded by Tina Charles now. Dorka Uhas with the ball. Over to Bridget. Bridget Carlton on the drive. She almost loses it. Gets it to Heidemann. Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann step back for three. Front rims it. Bridget Carlton with the rebound. Out to McBride. McBride comes off the screen from Smith. She goes to her left. Over to Heidemann. Heidemann for three. And front rims it again. Bounces twice. Alana Smith with the rebound. Over to Heidemann. Heidemann to the basket and gets fouled on the pass. So offensive rebounds coming in for the Minnesota Lynx at the moment. 9 offensive rebounds for the Lynx. Atlanta has 40. Is this right? 47 bench points for Atlanta? That's huge. 47 bench points compared to 15 for the Lynx. Alana Smith with the ball over to Juhas. Juhas to Heidemann. Heidemann pump fakes for three. Over to Bridget. Bridget for three. I need it. Yes, Bridget! Save me some money! Bridget hits the three and gives him a 2-point game. A 2-point lead, excuse me. Finally, Bridget. Cheyenne Parker Tice with the drive against Juhas. Goes out to Gray. Gray, mid-range jump shot gets blocked. Rebound to Smith. And Smith running the break again. Over to Bridget. Bridget crossover. Gets to the basket. Gets blocked. And out of bounds. So it's been tied. The game has been tied 15 times, guys. 15 ties in this game. 13 lead changes and 15 ties. Alana Smith with the ball to McBride. Curl to the basket, throws up the floater. Fouled by Parker Tice almost immediately here. She says this was bull jive. Well, she didn't say bull jive, but you can think of the other saying that she would say that I don't want to say online. And McBride to the line for free throws. Minnesota has no timeouts remaining. Yeah, Minnesota with no timeouts remaining. They probably have some reset timeouts, but the graphic doesn't really depict that as McBride misses the first free throw. And knocks down the second. 3-point game here to Minnesota. Who's this? Ryan Howard, and they call a moving screen by Cheyenne Parker Tice. So a turnover to the Dream here. Turnover to the Atlanta Dream. They're reviewing the call. They are reviewing it. Tanisha Wright wants to review this. This is a big possession here for the, not big, but it's a fairly important possession here for the Dream. Down 3 right now to the Minnesota Lynx. Oh yeah, that might be a silly challenge. That might be a silly challenge. Both challenges by both teams would are not looking too promising right now. They challenged the wrong type of play. That the thing with challenges is you have to I mean not challenges. The thing with screens is the guard or the ball handler has to wait for their teammate to get set before they take off, because that's what induces all of these challenges. So this challenge is gonna fail. So, but we wait. My guy in the chat that bet on the Lynx, Phil Dog, you're in good hands right now. You just gotta hope they hold on. So it is an offensive foul. Challenge was unsuccessful. Challenge unsuccessful. Four fouls on Cheyenne Parker Tyus. 4 fouls on Parker Tyus here. Both coaches unsuccessful in their challenges in the fourth quarter. Ball in play with the Lynx is 77-74. Heidemann, the star of the fourth. McBride gets the ball, goes up for the right-hand scoop, and misses. Rebound to Parker Tyus. The Dream with a chance to tie or get within one here. Ryan Howard with the ball. She's had a hell of a game in her return to play. Ryan Howard, snatchback dribble, pump fakes, corner to Maya Caldwell, floater, misses, rebound to Caldwell. She gets her own rebound, out to Powers. Powers misses the three, and out of bounds, it stays with the Dream. Let me see what the box score looking like. Ryan Howard was on double-double alert. Let's see if she does get it. Ryan Howard, still a rebound away from a double-double, 14-9. Hillman to inbound. Hillman looking, gets it to Parker Tyus. Parker Tyus. Handoff to Ryan Howard, mid-range jump shot, misses, and Bridget Carlton gets the rebound. Bridget Carlton slows it down, doesn't do the head pass, gets it to McBride. Over to Carlton. Carlton for three, and air balls. Dorka Yuha saves it, but right to Aerial Powers. They have a 4-on-5 if they want it. 5-on-4, I should say. Powers takes it herself, and they call an offensive foul on Aerial Powers, probably for a fend off in the air. They had the numbers. Aerial Powers attacks Alana Smith. Oh yeah, she hits her with the left hand stiff arm right to the chops. And it's Lynx ball. Let me slow the clock down a little bit. We got 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Carlton over to Yuhas. Oh, and Aerial Powers almost rips Heidemann. She goes behind the back. Heidemann, double crossover. Oh, go past the Yuha. She smokes it. Alana Smith smokes the putback, but gets her own rebound. Heidemann, step back. Jump shot is good. Natisha Heidemann, timeout, Tanisha Wright. Offensive rebounds for the Minnesota Lynx, and Heidemann pays it off. Heidemann up to 13 points, I believe, in this quarter. She has 3 threes and 2 twos. And there have been all jump shots for Heidemann. Natisha Heidemann, the star of the fourth quarter here. Step back on Aerial Powers. Knocks down the mid-range jump shot from the baseline. Oh, they say it's 16. Oh, accounted for 16. She probably had an assist or something in there. "16 of the 23 points in this quarter have had Heidemann's input. She has 13 in actual buckets. The rest have probably been assists from Natisha." So scoring leaders, 26 for McBride, 14 for Ryan Howard. But it's been Heidemann who's been the star of the fourth here. "23-14, the Lynx are outscoring the Dream here in the fourth. 23-14. Ball in play. Ryan Howard double clutches in midair and misses. Rebound to the Lynx. Heidemann snatchback dribble, almost loses the ball, but saves it. We're at 1:40 to go here. Bridget Carlton with the ball. Over to McBride. McBride, corner to Heidemann. Heidemann in the right corner. Over to Alana Smith. Back to Heidemann. Heidemann goes to her strong left hand. Scoop left layup is good. Natisha Heidemann cannot be stopped in this fourth quarter. And the Lynx are up 7. And Ryan Howard draws the foul on Kayla McBride. 15 of her 17 points here in the fourth quarter. Natisha Heidemann, a natural lefty, gets the ball going to her left-hand side. Left-hand scoop over Caldwell. Atlanta in the inbound. Alicia Gray gets it into Hillman. Over back to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray to Parker Tyus. For the jump shot is good from the foul line area. 76-81. Dream trying to stage a comeback here. They had the lead at the end of every quarter and are in danger of losing this game going into the Olympic break. Dorka Juhas to Heidemann. Heidemann slows it down. Step back jump shot. Oh, she airballs that one. And it's out of bounds on the Lynx. So the Dream have a chance here to get within 3 or 2. Whatever they decide. It's 56 seconds to go, guys. I'm going to let the clock sit here for a bit. 56 seconds. Ryan Howard comes off the dribble, and they call a foul. They call a foul on the trip on Kayla McBride here. Let me see if I can get the clock set up quickly at 50 seconds. 50 seconds here. And Atlanta's in the bonus, so they're shooting free throws the rest of the way. Oh, McBride sort of trips on Parker Tyus' foot and then bumps into Ryan Howard on the drive. Ryan Howard jump foul line free throw is missed. Missed by Ryan Howard. That's a huge miss right there. So Ryan Howard for the second, and she knocks down the second. So it's 81-77, and Heidemann has the ball. 81-77. Heidemann slows it down, and they call a foul on Alicia Gray. I don't know if that was that the play? They're down 4. You didn't need to foul, but Alicia Gray gets called for the foul. I'm not too sure what the mindset was there. That's interesting to say the least. But it pays off as Heidemann misses the first free throw. Heidemann misses the first free throw. She's in the 70% for free throws. And she buries the second. So it's 82-77, reset timeout by the Dream. Ryan Howard to inbound here. Ryan Howard inbounds it to Hillman. Over to Parker Tyus, who attacks. Hook shot is good. Ryan Howard hits the hook. And it's 79-82. And what happens there? Oh, Cheryl Reeve called a reset timeout. So ball in play. Oh, they're doing a substitution. So Xander Lassini will come into the game for Dorka Juhas. They're getting better free throw shooters on the floor. So it's 82-79 with 37.8 seconds left. And the ball into McBride. They're not going to foul here. It's only a 3-point game. They won't foul. McBride out by half court. Dribbling the ball out. It's about a 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Atlanta needs to get the rebound. Oh, Kayla McBride, highway to the basket, goes around and scores. Wow, what a move by Kayla McBride. She gets a highway to the basket, fakes going up on the left-hand side, goes up and under with the right, and scores. Kayla McBride with 28 points in this game. Kayla McBride on the left-hand drive switches hands and goes up with the right hand, coming from the left-hand side of the basket and hits the scoop. Wow, what a play. What a play. What a play. So it's Atlanta ball with 19 seconds to go here. 19 seconds to go. 84-79. Let's see what the Dream can draw up here. 28-19 in the quarter. 28-19 in the quarter. So Atlanta to inbound across from their bench. Sideline out of bounds here. Haley Jones to inbound. Gets it in barely by the skin of her teeth. To Ryan Howard, who shoots a three off the back rim. Rebound to McBride. And Haley Jones. Oh, I thought Haley Jones had the steal there. But it says it's Lynx ball. 10 seconds to go here, and this game is pretty much done and dusted. Haley Jones with the foul out. Not that it matters now. Haley Jones fouls out of this game with 2 points and 2 assists. So McBride at the line for free throws. So McBride trying to go for the 30-piece at the line for free throws. Shoots the first and buries the first. She has 29 with 10 seconds to go. Pac-Man, salute. Hopefully I'll see you on the stream later, my friend. So McBride for the second and knocks it down. So it's 86-79. Ball in play with Ryan Howard. 8 seconds. Ryan Howard transition three. Front rims it. Dorka Juhas with the rebound. 2 seconds to go. And that will do it, people. The Lynx come back in this fourth quarter to win this game. They outscore them 30-19 in the fourth quarter. Lynx get the win 86-79. In terms of the betting, I think the Lynx were 7.5 point favorites. I think the Dream cover in that regard. Oh no, they don't. No, they do. I can't even do math. That's 7. Wow. 7. So they cover right there. The Dream moved to 7-17. I'll update that here. Dream moved to 7-17 going into the Olympic break. The Minnesota Lynx moved to 17-8, and they move back up to third place with this win. So they go into the Olympic break in third place. Same record as Seattle, but they have the tiebreaker over the Seattle Storm. All right, people. Let's take a quick look at the box score of this game. Let me get back to it. See if they will let me. So this is the last game for both teams until August. They're doing their little line dance that they do after every win, I guess. But let's take a look at the box score. If this thing would load. So many ads on these ESPN pages. So if you could look at the top of the screen, 19-14 Atlanta in the first, 19-16 Minnesota in the second, 25-23 Atlanta in the third, and then 30-19 at Minnesota in the fourth. Naz Hillman with 4 points, Tina Charles with 12 and 4, only played 20 minutes, Alicia Gray with 7, Maya Caldwell with 2, Haley Jones with 2. So the starters didn't really put in work. 16 off the bench for Parker Tyus with 5 rebounds. Coffey with 5 off the bench. Powers with 11 off the bench. 4 against her former team. Ryan Howard, first game back, 15 and 9 rebounds for her. And Henderson with 5. Minnesota, Bridget Carlton, 9 points. Alana Smith with 13. Haas with 6. Alana Smith actually gets a double-double with 13 and 10. Kayla McBride with 30. Doesn't really have any other stats. She hits 4 threes. Courtney Williams with 8 points and 9 assists. Xander Lassini with none. Diamond Miller with 2. Heidemann off the bench, 18. Hits 15 in the fourth quarter. 15 in the fourth for Natisha Heidemann. All right, people. That is it from your boy. Lynx get the win, 86-79. I'll be back in a couple hours, about 4.5 to be exact, for not even 4.5, a little less than 4.5 for Fever versus Wings. Thanks for tuning in for this early watch along. Salute to the usual, salute to the newcomers. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. Until next time, it's Jay Jordan. Salute.